The Adventures of Paddington. First Halloween. Dear Aunt Lucy, today I learned about a celebration where children dress up and have fun. Well, actually, it's not just the children who have fun. It all started in the kitchen. The Browns were looking at a pile of strange decorations on the kitchen table. It's Halloween, said Mrs. Brown. A special day when people dress up and do things to scare beasties away. That doesn't sound fun, said Paddington. Oh, it is, said Jonathan. We'll show you. Paddington helped Judy and Mrs. Bird put up Halloween decorations on the outside of the house. There were ghosts, spiders, cobwebs, and pumpkins everywhere. This doesn't seem all that scary, said Paddington, feeling relieved. Suddenly, bouncy bat decorations swooped down towards Paddington, making him jump. Ah! Sorry, Jonathan shouted from the balcony above them. Why don't you join us, Mr. Curry? Asked Paddington politely when the Browns' neighbour arrived home. We're having all sorts of Halloween fun. No, thank you. I hate Halloween, Mr. Curry grumbled. I shall lock my door, turn my lights off, and be glad when it's all over. Later in the treehouse, Jonathan and Judy showed Paddington how to carve the perfect Halloween pumpkin. You need to make a scary face, explained Jonathan, carving the pumpkin with his spoon. Like this, added Judy. Whoa! Gasped the poor bear. Stumbling back in fright, he backed further and further away until Paddington toppled out of the treehouse. Luckily, he managed to grab hold of a rope and sail safely down to the ground. But the pumpkin came tumbling down after Paddington and landed right on his head. Squelch! I'm okay, he mumbled from inside the pumpkin, wobbly from paw to paw. Mrs. Bird had told Mr. Brown that nothing would scare her, so he sneaked up on her while she was doing the washing up. Roar! But she didn't even blink. He hid in the bathroom, in the cupboard, to frighten her, and opened the door. But she piled toilet rolls on top of him and calmly walked away. He even gave her a trick box of nuts to open, with a springy snake hidden inside. Boing! But nothing happened until he opened it himself. Ah! Meanwhile, Jonathan and Judy helped Paddington get ready. Tell me again, asked a puzzled Paddington. Why am I dressed as a pigeon? Jonathan explained that on Halloween people dress up and go trick-or-treating. If people don't give us a treat, we play a trick. Paddington thought that sounded a little mean. Would you mind awfully if I do a treat or treat instead? Treat or treating? That does sound much nicer, agreed Mrs. Brown as they set off. Let's try it. To be continued.